Are you looking for the best Korean learning material for you? Visit talktomeinkorean.com to get the best Korean lessons for you. 안녕하세요. Hi, I'm Hyunwoo from talktomeinkorean.com. 안녕하세요. 선현우입니다. So as you know, we have a Twitter account on which we answer many of your Korean questions, and many of the questions are about certain grammar points, certain usages of some words or expressions. And many of the questions that we get and answer are how this word and this word are different. And many of those cases, I actually answer, I'm the one who's answering all the questions, by the way. I answer saying this word and this word mean the same thing mostly, but this word is just a little more formal than this word. Most of you say, okay, I got it. But I just wanted to give you a little tip on how to figure out whether this word is just a formal version of the other word. And that is by using an online dictionary. Of course, we've recommended the Naver Dictionary many times before, and we still recommend it because it is one of the biggest online dictionaries ever, like regardless of what language you're learning. So, for example, this notion of one word sounding more formal because it has foreign roots, I think it's universal. You know, there's a tendency, even if it's not universal. So in English, instead of saying, I will let you know in more casual, I guess, terms, if you say, I will inform you using a Latin-based word, it sounds automatically more formal. So something like that happens in Korea too. Instead of saying clothes, if you say attire, you know, you even say formal attire, right? It flows more naturally. So in Korean, I have some examples written down here. 알려주다, just like let somebody know. Instead of saying that, if you say 안내하다 or 통지하다, 통보하다, all of those words automatically sound more formal than 알려주다. And one way you can tell is by looking it up. Say you heard that 안내하다 can mean let somebody know. You look it up on the dictionary and you will see something like this. So 안내하다, you can see that there are 한자 characters written next to 안내하다. So this is the Korean dictionary, and if you look below, there's the Korean English dictionary. Okay, so just like you saw, if you look up a word in a dictionary and you see 한자 as part of the word, so obviously 안내하다, only 안내 is from the Chinese language, based on Chinese characters. It is 한자. 한자 is different from the modern day Chinese, by the way. So just because you know 한자, you can't go to China and converse with people automatically. But anyway, if you see 한자 written next to 하다, which is a native Korean verb, 한자, I mean the 하다 is not even written. It's not even repeated. It's 안내 in 한자 characters and then dash as blank space because 하다 is already there. So 안내하다, just like that, if you see 한자 characters, you will be able to guess, oh, this must be a little bit formal. This might not be the case with every word, every single set of words that you can sort of translate to one common similar English word or expression, but it can be applied to many situations. And I guess one kind of exception would be the name of an object or the object that is being mentioned is such a everyday common object that you don't even get to think twice about whether it can be called formally or not. Like for example, a box can either be called 박스 in Korean. We write it as 박스, but we still pronounce it with a strong consonant, 박스. Or 상자. Is it 박스 or 상자? Both are equally, I guess, if it can be formal, it can be informal. It's meaningless to usually think about, is 상자 more formal, 박스 more formal? Of course, you could argue that 상자 is more formal, but you get to hear 박스 all the time in news reports and stuff like that. So for everyday objects, you don't really get to think about it, but verbs, business-related words, stuff like that, that's one tip. one trick or technique. So I hope this was useful, and I'm going to actually link this video every time I talk about this word being a little bit formal than the other word on Twitter. So you will get to see this video linked many times on Twitter. And if you have any other questions about Korean language, Korean grammar points, specific grammar patterns and stuff like that, and also differences between certain words, even if it's not about whether they're formal or less formal, let us know. Let me know on Twitter at TTMIK, and we will do our best to answer your questions there. And we do also have a Hanja book. If you know Hanja, you can actually expand your vocabulary automatically just by knowing. It's like knowing Latin-based roots or Greek word origins, and you will be able to automatically put together some meaning behind words, and you will be able to guess correctly most of the time. So thank you for watching this video. I will see you on our site, talktomeinkorean.com. 감사합니다. Bye bye.